Kids today see no boundaries between how they want to consume content and where it's available. For them, they're digital natives. That's how they're used to consuming content. Therefore, we need to be wherever they are, whenever and wherever they want access to that content.
So our focus is around Boomerang, so that's our 4 to 7 targeted kids channel. It's really about comedy animation, it's kids and their families, it's a co-viewing channel, so it's about classic characters, great squash and stretch style animated comedies.
What is it?
It's an invite to Hot Dog's party tonight.
But we never get invited to parties.
Well, we did this time. Hey, do you know how to invite people?
So when we look for commissions or acquisitions or pitches, we accept ideas from anywhere. We have an open door policy. As long as something is from a great creative person and they're passionate about their project, we're happy to see it at any stage.
Channel strives to be both a mirror and a window on the world, and one of our big things, because we are a public service channel obviously, is that we want to reflect the diverse lives of all children in the UK. It's really important to recognise that laughing while you learn, and much like again lots of the speakers this afternoon, is one of our key aims, and we want to entertain children but give them some really great takeout as well. We want to be more responsive. So any ideas that encourage responsive activity, we want to be better connected with the connected generation. Going forward, certainly for CBBC and CBeebies as well, I'm sure, we have to focus on fewer, bigger, better. And any ideas that you're bringing to CBBC need to feel like they can cut through in the same way as Danger Mouse has done across all those different platforms, with all the social media, with games, the lovely short form content. Is your idea big enough and bold enough to warrant a really fantastic campaign like that?
Mae'n anodd iawn i plant a bobl ifanc pan maen nhw'n cyrraedd yr oed o 9 a 10. Dydy hi ddim bob tro yn cool i fod yn gwylio teledu Cymraeg. Felly maen nhw'n symud i wylio cynnwys ar YouTube, gwylio sianeli eraill ac yn y blaen. A wrth gwrs gwylio cynnwys efo'u teuluoedd. Felly mae rhaid i ni gael syniadau sy'n cystadlu. Bob tro yn chwilio am straeon da, cymeriadau cryf, amtur, byd hudolus, y math o raglenni mae plant bob tro yn ei mwynhau. Felly, am be da ni chwilio? Wel, comedi wrth gwrs, bob tro angen comedi. Hefyd, oes na unrhyw fath o brosiect digidol, gwahanol, newydd allan yna.
I have editorial responsibility for Milkshake, which is Channel 5's preschool children's block, and we have a huge array of excellent preschool children's programmes, mostly animated, but we have some live action and some presenter-led entertainment shows.
Yay! This calls for a tickle!
Looking for high-end animation, so anything between 5 minutes and probably 12-13 minutes is the maximum. There are limited slots, and all of my programs need to be high energy. We're a morning block, so high energy, very vibrant, very colourful, fundamentally with strong characters and strong storylines. That's what we do. If you send a brief outline of the program idea, some idea of what the visuals are going to look like, if you have other materials, any scripts or any test animation, that's always good to send. I don't need a huge amount of information initially. If I think it's of interest, then we'll get in touch with you and I'll probably arrange a meeting so we can talk about it further. By the same token, I'm happy to meet with people just to tell them what works for Milkshake, what doesn't work for Milkshake, and maybe talk about what programs they've got in development on their slate that we might want to talk about in the future.
We really do want to connect with our audience, and that's one of the things that I've worked really hard at. So it's about making sure that we support all our content, connect with our audience wherever they are and whenever they want it. We now have, observational documentaries, we have drama, we have all those event programs, as well as entertainment and factual entertainment shows. It's about opening up the world for the very youngest audience and making them confident and resilient children. Interested in looking at drama specific to CBeebies, still looking for drama there. Comedy is always of interest, getting that right for our audience. Music would be interesting to get people's take on music. And the other one that I think is really tricky, food and health, or healthy eating, sounds quite dull, but I think it'd be good to have something that really does that well for the preschool audience.
We look for content that complements the global pipeline of content that we get from Disney based in Burbank.
So we're not looking for multi-camera comedy shows, about a family, an alien, or a rock star. That we get a lot of that from the US. It's awesome, we love it, and it does great for us, but we want to also provide something else to the UK audience and to the European audiences. So we look for something that's a bit more dramatic, a bit more serialized.
We look primarily for Disney Channel, which is targeted towards kids 6 to 14 with a sweet spot of kids 8 to 11, a little bit more leaning towards girls, but very boy inclusive. We'd like to establish a relationship with potential producers, agents, writers first to make sure that they're clear as to what we're looking for. So the best thing to do is to reach out to our head of development. Her name is Christiana Nobili at Disney, and you can reach out to her via email or via phone, and she can put you on the path to providing us with your ideas.
And the BAFTA goes to...
It's real gold.
And the BAFTA goes to...
Let's get cracking, shall we? And the BAFTA goes to...
And to announce the winner...
Upload the commission with the BBC.
Congratulations to all the other nominees. What a fantastic lineup. As you all know, it doesn't need me to tell you, the channel is a joint affair. And thank you so much to all our wonderful, wonderful in-house teams and all the really talented indies who make CBBC what it is.